Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at SHEIN. Now, people say that in different ways, SHEIN, SHEIN, however you want to say it. I say SHEIN. Bargain website for the majority of things that are on there. There are some more expensive things, but I'm interested in trying out some of the makeup. So I've got a tiny little haul from SHEIN. That does also include 2 phone cases because I'm a sucker for a phone case and they were super cheap. So everything that I'm going to show you, I will put the prices on screen because I don't know them off by heart. So the first 2 things, I'll just get the phone cases out of the way, are adorable. I love avocados. I have an avocado sat on my bed. So I just thought this was really cute, and it's got a pop socket. I love a pop socket. I watch a lot of YouTube, so when I am, it can just hold my phone up for me, so I don't have to hold it, so I can watch YouTube when I'm busy doing something. And obviously it's easy when you're holding your phone. You know what a pop socket is. You don't need me to explain to you about the pop socket, but look at the avocado! Cute. Very cute. And then the other one, which I seem to have splashed with something, I just thought this was super cute just because of the little beading here. I mean, it's not as practical as the pop socket. Ideally, it would have been nice if it was a little bit tighter. It's actually quite baggy for my hand, but I just think it looked super cute, and it was super cheap, so I'm a sucker. Then I picked up a Jelly Wow. I think this is the highlighter and blush, which it just looks like this. So on one side you do have the blush, obviously in an orangey shade because it's me. They did have other shades, but I just think that looks super nice. So we're going to test that out today. And on the other side is the highlight. So I'm hoping these work really well. We'll see. And this is the Sun Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. That's the outer packaging, and this is what the bronzer looks like. I have to say I really do like the packaging of this. It does look really nice. And I got this in the shade Golden Sun. So we'll be testing this out also. And I have 3 eyeshadow palettes. 2 of them I've been holding on to for a while. One of them is slightly newer to me. I have dabbled in the 2 that I've owned for a bit, which is this one, which is the Glam Flutter Effect palette. I bought it for obvious reasons. If you know me and you know my channel, I love shades like this. So I have swatched it just to see what it was like, but I just thought the colour story looks absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, it's not the most pigmented thing in the world. It's not the best quality eyeshadow that I own. However, for the price, I don't think you can go wrong. I will do looks with all of these palettes if you would like. These are 3 of the shimmers. I mean, they are beautiful. But yeah, if you want to see me use any of these palettes in a video, please let me know. I will be using my newest one that I got today, which isn't this one, but yeah, if you would like to see this, let me know. The next one is the Glam Hint of Mint palette. Again, I'm a sucker for these colours. It does have some neutrals in this one though, so, and it does have a nice deep shade down here. It's got your lighter shades. I was really impressed with this one, slightly more than the last one that I showed you. Bigger pan sizes in this. Neither of them have a mirror, but I'm not mad at it. I think for the price, like I say, absolutely gorgeous. And again, 3 shimmers. I don't know why I'm just swatching shimmers at you, but really nice quality. Again, I can use this in a video. Just leave a comment down below. But the thing I'm the most excited to try today is this palette. It's called the Glitz Wiz Glam. The outer packaging, I mean, it doesn't look the best, to be honest. It doesn't feel the best. But that's not why I wanted it. It's for the inside, because this is meant to be the dupe of the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, which I want, I would like to say. However, I'm not willing to spend the money on it. This was around £10. I will put the actual price on the screen if I haven't already. Let me take the name sheet off because it's very shiny. So this is what she looks like. I have to say, it is rather neutral for me. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Yes, okay, I agree. However, there's just something about the grunge. Like, I do love grunge. Especially these greens, this green, the deeper shades, the shimmers. I'm excited to try this. So we'll start with the bronzer. Wow, okay, it's shaped like this. And I'm a bit scared. So I'm just dotting it all around my head, obviously, because I'm scared of it. Let's just see how this blends out. I'm not actually sure if these are supposed to be contour as opposed to bronzer, but I wanted it as a bronzer. So I tried to pick the shade that I felt would be best to be bronzed. Seems to blend out okay. Let's dab a little bit around this area. I'm actually liking how this is blending out, to be honest. I was a bit concerned I wasn't going to like it. I absolutely love the packaging of this. I do think it looks super nice. A lot more luxury than the price tag. Ooh, I'm definitely not mad at this. That is a pleasant surprise. And it says you get 19 ounces in this. So I like it, I like it. Next we have to try the blush. Obviously the orangey one, obviously. I am just going to use it straight from the Mobob, just because I'm lazy like that and I feel like it'll be easy. I love the way I'm putting so much on and I don't actually know how this is going to blend out yet. Let's just attack it with a brush in the hope it will look good. Can we still see this? Is it blending out into nothing? I can't really tell. I tried the Beauty Bay one recently, the stick, and that was an orangey blush stick, as well as a lipstick on the other side, and that one I really liked. This one, I'm not mad at it. I'd say it's okay, but I just think the Beauty Bay one slightly has the edge for me. It's a little bit more creamy, but I don't know, I think this looks nice. Now I have to try the highlighter side. I forgot to tell you, the name of this is Clandestine, the highlighter and blush stick. So, I mean, that looks like a nice highlight shade. Let's just see. Oh, this feels a lot softer going on. I'm just going to tap it out with my finger. Do I look any glowier than I did previously? I'm not sure. It feels a little bit like lip balm, to be honest. That's sort of the consistency of what I'm feeling. I'd say it's very, very sheer. It's not a blinding, crazy highlight. And yeah, it just feels a little bit sticky and balmy. I mean, it's okay. It's not my favourite, but it's okay. Okay, so I have primed with my Beauty Bay Eye Primer in shade 2, and I want to look at this palette and think about what I want to do. I feel like I have to use some of the grungy greens because that's the reason I wanted this palette. But looking at this blue shimmer here, it's called Curry, I think, looking at the name sheet. That looks nice. Let's just try out this green one too. Also pretty nice. And this one looks like it's a goldy bronzy colour, but it's got green reflex in it. Like I don't have the, oh, that's nice. I don't have the Natasha Denona palette that is the dupe. This is the dupe for, so I can't compare it, but I just want to know if this is good quality. So I want to start out with this dark green shade here. It's called Camden. That's so annoying having to keep checking the name sheet though. I'm just going to pack this deep green in the outer corner and hope that this is an amazing palette. Wrap it onto the lower lash line slightly, and then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that green on a Morphe M506 and just tickle around the edges of this. To be honest, that has gone on very pigmented. I'm not mad at the pigment at all. I'm just interested to see how it's going to blend and blend into other shades. Then I want to take this green up here. It's a very murky green. I think this is called Dreary Town. Makes sense. I'm just going to take it on that same brush just to make the blend a little bit easier and just blend out that darker green. I do love a murky green. Oh yeah. It'll be interesting to see, for people that don't start out with their darkest shade and they start out with the lightest and work their way to the darkest, if it's a buildable formula. I never really tend to do that with palettes. I always like to start with the darkest shade to get the intensity that I want and then work from there. but that's not everybody's jam, and that's fine. Just going to go back into that dark green again. Don't want to lose the intensity of the dark green by blending it out. Okay, so far I'm not mad at this at all. Then I'm going to take a Peaches and Cream PC37, and I've got my eye on this green shade here. Also, yes, another murky green. And I'm just going to tickle that around the previous green. I am feeling full on murky vibes. Oh, look at that green. That is absolutely stunning. The murkiness is making me very happy. Now I just want to add a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of the black. Now, it actually looks like there's two blacks in the palette. So I feel like I need to swatch them just to see what on earth is going. Okay, that is a very, very dark green. That is deceptive, because to me that actually looks black, but this one is the black. I think what I'm going to do is go into that very, very dark green instead of the black. I didn't realise that was a green, otherwise I would have started with that. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this in the outer corner and hope I don't mess up the gorgeous green dream we have going on. But I do like my depth. I must say these are blended out really, really nicely so far. I'm not mad at any shade that I've used. Ooh, my coffee's getting cold. Then I'm going to take a Morphe JS12 brush, and I think I want to dip into this sort of orangey terracotta-y shade down here. Just want to pop this in there. Wowza! Wasn't expecting the pigment on that. Wow. Hello. You're definitely there. Then I want to go into the shade next to it, which is sort of a mustardy yellowy shade, just to blend out the previous shade a little bit. I'm feeling very autumny now. Oh, the sun is coming in through the window. I'm so sorry if that's affecting my lighting badly. Oh, I'm feeling very, very autumn. Wow. Now I'm just going to cut my crease with some P. Louise base, and then I'll be back for the shimmers. Now I definitely need to use the shade that I swatched, that I said was sort of a goldy bronzy colour with a green sort of shift to it. I definitely want to dig into this one. Interesting to see how this is going to pick up on the brush. I always use a flat brush from P. Louise. It's the 7072 brush. And yeah, it seems to be picking up okay. Let's see how it goes on. I just want to pop it. Oh my goodness. You're probably not going to see the shift. So let me just tell you, the green shift to this is beautiful. I'm in love with that shade. I don't know if you're going to be picking up on camera just how special it is, but my goodness, putting that on, it is so reflective and foily, and I can definitely see the green sort of shift. It is stunning. Then I think I want to go into this sort of orangey shimmer here. I'm just going to flip my brush over and go into this one. And plop this near the centre of the lid. That is also really, really nice. It looks foily and reflective. It doesn't have a shift to it like the other one. That one is a special one, the first one that I used. But this is real nice. And I've just blended the two shimmers together and they've just melted seamlessly one into the other. I am so impressed. And then it wouldn't be me without using the green shimmer. It's the dark green shimmer, which is just down here. I'm gonna have to, just because these shimmers have really blown me away, to be honest. And we'll just pop this on the outer edges just to meet up with that last shimmer shade. Pigmented dark green. Wow. Just going to go back and forth between the last two shimmers just to make sure they're a bit more seamless. Then for the lower lash line, I think I want to take this green here that we used before, and I just want to run that just along the lower lash line, just to tie it all in nicely together. I can't believe I had this palette in my basket for such a long time on SHEIN, umming and ahhing about it because I knew I really liked the colour story, despite how neutral it is. And I can't believe I actually finally gave in and I'm trying it and it's this good. Now for the inner corner, I want to take this shimmer here. It's the lightest shimmer in the palette. I think it's called My New Love. And just pop this in the inner corner. Do I need to say anything? Do I? If you haven't paused this video yet to go and buy this palette, what are you doing? I mean, I had my spray here ready to spray it in case it wasn't intense enough or in case it was going to be fallout. Let me finish up the rest of my makeup, then I'll be back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Don't ask me what's going on with the lip because it seemed like a good idea at the time. That's all I can say about the lip. The lip actually is, just in case you're interested, the LA Girl lip liner in Coral, and the lipstick in the very centre is the MUA matte lipstick in Infatuation. Yeah, we're just going to ignore the lip eye combo, okay? Okay. So let's talk about the things I used. I really liked this Glam Sun Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. Oh, it is a bronzer. It's not, I assumed it was contour. It's not, it's a bronzer. I really like this. Yeah, Golden Sun seems to be a nice type of shade. I did try and get one of the lighter shades. Really like the packaging. It blended in well. No issues with this, and it's super cheap. The Jelly Wow, not my favourite stick blush and highlight combo, to be honest with you. The blush side was more my favourite than the highlight side, although I have got better blush sticks than this. The highlight side I didn't really enjoy. I mean, if you just want that sort of wet looking skin without any sort of actual sparkle, shine, then it might be for you. It does just look sort of wet, but it is a little bit balmy, the texture. The phone cases, I really like them. They're really, really cheap. I especially like this one because it's more used to me because it's got a pop socket on it. They've got so many things to choose from on there. It's unreal. Real cheap. How can you say no? However, they're not going to protect your phone if you drop it. That is the only drawback. The other eyeshadow palettes, like I said before, if you want me to do a video on either one of these, then please do let me know in the comments down below. But the main star of the show today, the Glitz Wiz Glam palette. It definitely is a dupe of the Natasha Denona palette. Like I say, I don't own that one. I'm sure it's fantastic. I'm sure the quality is second to none. And it's probably 10 million times better than this palette. However, I wasn't willing to pay the price for that. So I wanted the next best thing. I wanted to see if this was the next best thing. I am not disappointed that I spent my money on this. This, like I say, was around £10. But obviously there's so many discounts on SHEIN constantly, so whatever the price is, you can always get a discount to knock it down even further. So I can't remember if I actually paid £10 for this or whether it was a little bit cheaper, but I think it's definitely worth the price, 1,000,000%. Those shimmers are foily, they are sparkly, they are really, really nice. Even the mattes, they're blended together really, really well. They're not the deepest, darkest, most pigmented mattes I've ever used in my life. But for the price, I am literally blown away. Don't sleep on this palette. If you've been umming and ahhing about it, I would say definitely pick it up. I'm in love with it. I'm definitely going to use it a lot more. It's a beautiful autumn palette, although we are, you know, into the winter months now. However, absolutely stunning. So glad I picked it up. So, so glad. Does it go with this lip? No, it does not. But here we are. Thank you for checking out my video, guys. I plan to review a lot more makeup. I've got 2 more palettes on the way to me very, very soon. They've been taking so long to arrive. They are coming from, I think both of them were from America, to be honest, but yeah, they've been taking their sweet time. So if you're interested in palette reviews, colourful, bright makeup, sometimes neutrals, I mean, this is kind of brighter than a neutral, but still, then why not subscribe? And hopefully guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.